Much beer?
With much beer, and I go now for a drink. All right. So I'm with my mate.
So we went over at second row.
Right. Most of the kids' real close friends were, I mean, their best friends were racers.
This race, me and Matthew kind of qualified crap. Together, he qualified 19th, I qualified 22nd.
I mean, we all come out to race, so we all love the same thing. So, you know, everything's good. We all mates.
Him and Sterla and Jake, we're all buds and we're all pretty close at the track, and we can all cheer each other up and make jokes and everything all day long, and then once we get on the racetrack, we're kind of like a team.
What does P mean, Jake?
I got a good start.
Penis?
Yeah.
Penis?
As in Pin Island?
Anyway.
Pin Island.
衝撃や振動など最小限のリスクから保護するということを示すフィッティング。
Can I read?
フィッティング。
Short helmet is very shit.
What?
Best helmet is Tom.
He's not here to make friends. You know, he said that for years. I don't come to races to make friends. You know, I can make friends anytime. I come here to do my job and try to win a race. So, considering where we are, we don't know the tracks. We know very few people over here. We don't know the language. So he's got to grasp every little bit of information he can gather and then try to apply it in a very short amount of time.
The Rookies Cup is simple, and all race weekends are pretty much the same. We start with a free non-qualifying session where the guys can just go out, get the feel of the bike, and then we have 2 qualifying periods, both half an hour each, and it's their best lap time from either of those 2 sessions that gives them their grid position.
So did you do better than yesterday?
I went faster. I don't know if I did better. As soon as my dad gets in here, he'll tell me.
I was hoping for pole position and just pushed hard and got it. Yeah. Jake did pretty good. He qualified 6th, so that's good for his first time here.
I felt pretty good. The bike was working good. It was a bit windy. I think I ended up 6th on the grid for tomorrow's race, so I'm happy.
GILLIM was 22nd, and Benny Sleece was 23rd.
I don't know. I mean, Jake's been doing really good, but I feel like I should be up there with him because last year I was always, with him. Most of the time I was in front, and then towards the end, he was right there with me. And
last year I raced some of these guys, and I was up front with them. And then this year, just haven't been able to get the bike put together, and haven't been able to put together any results. And I've only got like 10 points out of possible 75.
One of the most difficult things as a rider is coming here and trying to stay focused without getting frustrated with yourself. You look at your lap time, you're 2 seconds or 3 seconds behind the leaders. That seems like an eternity as a rider. We're working with 13 to 16-year-old kids. It's it's another scenario that it kind of throws a big curveball into everything, because some kids mentally are really strong, and some kids, for just the slightest little excuse they can think of, then their attitude goes out the window and their focus is gone and they don't even really want to go riding anymore.
You don't make excuses. Everybody from second on down has excuses on why I'm not winning. First guy, he got none. I'm good. From second, I got a ton of excuses on why I'm not there. But Hayden realistically is just too big. He grew too much.
A 125, it's about like in America. You got to be jockey size. And Hayden's not a jockey. They know he has ability from last year in AMA, and then when he came over here during the Riders Club, he had the pole at Valencia.
It's very hard for the boys. I can understand this very much, because they want to win races. But every result has some reason.
You are young. You're between 13 and 16 years old, You are not Valentino Rossi's, you are not Dani Pedrosa's, you are not superstars. You're just great talents. And in this age and in this situation, we learn every day. And sometimes it's very, very necessary to learn, lose races, as well before we start to learn to win. We have to learn to live with this as well.
The only thing I ever really say to him before a race is that I love him, to go have fun.
Fired up.
So Fagerhout goes for the lead. Beautiful move from the Norwegian, absolutely superb stuff, totally unhurried, just scythed past there. It's about 3 abreast though coming down to the chicane. It's Fagerhout that leads, it's Marino that is in second place. Absolutely superb stuff. There's 8-10 guys there crossing the line together. And this time it's Gagne that leads from Kent, Fagerhout, Marino, Kristiansson, HIURA, Hook and Cornfile. Fagerhout is making his escape. He started the lap with 0.8 of a second advantage. It's already, I think, gone out to a second, and once it gets past a second, it is really hard to pull back. Cornfile goes up the inside of Gagne. But the advantage now that Fagerhout has over Kent is 1 second. Fagerhout flashes across the line. Well, what an absolutely superb race. And there is DAIJIRO HIURA, the Japanese, who finished second. Brilliant ride from him. And what a good ride from Jake Gagne.
Just did well, man. He's running right where he should be. Led for a few laps, so he did awesome. More than I could expect, you know.
Towards the end, it came down just the last corner. And I just made some mistakes in the middle of the race, and it kind of caught me, but happy to be on the podium.
DAIJIRO HIURA in second place.
Yes.
What are these?
Maybe shoes. Yes.
What position?
Second.
You happy?
Yes. Thank you.
Seen so many parents where a kid's not having a good day and they jump on him and they're yelling at him. I'm like, dude, there's guys making $2, $3, $4 million a year that have bad days. Have you never, as a professional, ever had a bad day? If he doesn't have that inner burning driving desire to pass the guy or be better or go faster, then you can't develop that.
12. You did good. We dropped again.
I would break and then like 3 seconds later they break and just freaking hit everybody and run off the track, and then freaking they wouldn't slow down.
Finished 12th, so it was okay. It wasn't like amazing, but starting from 22nd, it was pretty good. For some reason, I am horrible in qualifying and then come back and get okay positions.
We're just a day late and $1 short. Every time so far. We just got to get up to pace quicker. This will be the last time you'll see me.
Really?
I'm out. I don't have no time left to get off.
No, but that was good stuff.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean,
Good
we
job.
improved a whole bunch.
Hot out there.
Everybody wants to be like the next Rossi, Stoner, and guys like that, so that's what we all want to shoot for and try to be the best that we can.
It's not about the money or the fame necessarily. in my eyes, and I'm sure his, it's about going and doing the best you possibly can. And if the best you can takes you to the top, then more power to you, because you did a great job. You know, as a dad, I knew he could be there all the time. So I said, hail to the Americans. Podium. It's all good.
At first, it was just about having fun and travel around the world and make lots of friends. Now it's gotten more about money and everything else, but I try and focus on just having fun.
I guess this year, he's having to persevere through struggling on the bike. He's never had to before. You know, it's always been natural, and here, natural ability is only going to get you so far, and then from there you got to have knowledge, you know, maturity in what you're trying to do on the track, off the track, try to put it all together to become one whole.